I'm here.
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
Hey, hey.
There he is. There he is.
All right. Thank you once again, boxing fans around the world, for joining us. Another exciting episode of Knuckle Up featuring Mike Orr at 4:02.
Yeah, exactly. We're 2 minutes late. What happened there?
Hey,
Maybe it's the fact that Rogers is down everywhere in the world right now, I guess.
yeah, in the world. Here we go.
Yeah, no, not the
Technical
world. Probably just
difficulties around
Toronto
the world
because
simultaneously. We're being impacted by that nuclear strike. All right. So, what do we got on Knuckle Up today, Mike?
we have Chavez Barrientes. You don't know him, but I'm going to tell you about him. You have no idea about him,
I
but
thought
I'm
you were
going to
going to
tell you
keep on
anyway.
going there.
And I don't know, if the fans out there watching know who he is. But listen, he's got a twin brother, okay, named Angel. They fight 5 pounds apart, and Angel, I know because of Trayvon Lawson. Trayvon Lawson's big knockout that kind of put him on the map recently. Back December was the knockout against Angel, the younger of the two brothers. Chavez is 13 minutes older, and he fights 5 pounds lighter than his brother. So unfortunately, Angel has this blemish on his record. He's 4-1 with 3 knockouts, and his brother is 5-0 with 4 knockouts. These two, like, honestly, we got to talk about both of them. You can't just talk about one. Angel has 14. So the younger brother has 14 national titles and 3 international titles. And Chavez has 11 national titles and 1 silver medal in a junior international tournament. So these two were ramping up through the amateurs. Their dad started boxing, made them start boxing at around the age of 7. This is when they got into the sport. The father, Richard Barrientes, he is actually their coach. And the family comes from a large martial arts background. His dad was a sparring partner, but never really competed. But they had this, he had this passion to get his kids into boxing. The kids really liked it. They started, and he kept them seriously driven from the ages of 7 to 10, but not to really push them too much to make them hate the sport of boxing. But then they relocated to Las Vegas. The father opened up his own gym, pound for pound, and he's been training them ever since. And they had this kind of funny little thing. It was, take it, take it seriously, train and take it seriously, or sit down and watch. That's it. They had this thing called the bench of solitude, is what they call it. This black or dark wooden pew over in the corner. And if you weren't doing it right, you're banished to the bench. If you were joking around in the gym, you're banished to the bench. If you were disturbing any of the other people training, you were banished to the bench. Now, if one brother was banished to that bench, the other brother would not let him forget about him, man. And he would be, sniping crap from over in the corner. Look at me, look at me. They've been competitive since children. The dad used to give these kids boxing gloves and let them go at it in their home ring in the living room. So these kids have been competing against each other for years. And honestly, as they're climbing through the ranks of professional boxing, they're doing the same thing. They're competing hard against each other to see who can win the most. And right now, Chavez is ahead because Angel is down 1. But what I like to see is when these guys are fighting, they're quick, man. They're fast. They've got this ability. They're super talented. They've got great defense. They're managed by Bob Santos, and this is the funniest thing that I found out about these two. They just recently signed a deal with Louis Vuitton to become their new models, supermodels of 21 Savage's new collabo deal with Louis Vuitton's clothing, right? Like, so they've got 21 Savage, Louis Vuitton got this new product. Now these Barrientes brothers are the models, and I believe I'm pretty sure that it's the first time that professional boxers have now turned supermodel, and they can't believe it either. It's pretty insane. And talk about making headlines, going to be making lots of money. These brothers, they're always fighting on the same card. It's hilarious. It's one brother's out there, and then the next brother gets to watch, and then the next brother goes in, and the other one gets to watch. So it's such a competitive pair of brothers that are just sweeping the sport. You know, unfortunate about Angel's loss, but you know what? Trayvon Lawson, we love you. We interviewed him. You know what? He came through with that wonderful right that connected. And you know what, guys? As much as I bring you these undefeated guys, you can't win them all, man. You can't win them all. But you know what? We're talking about them because these twins are just, you know, they're ramping up in the States right now. You have Chavez, who's ranked 35th out of 144 in the feather, and Angel is ranked 47th out of 108 in super bantam. And these guys they've only been pros since 2019, and they just fought last weekend, both of them, with wonderful finishes. Chavez, he won his last fight with a KO by your favorite, Graham, your favorite, the gut shots. Gut shot, first round KO. Angel came in, you know, after his loss to Trayvon Lawson. You know what? He did the same thing, man. He came in and he put him out in the first. So, you know, it's this little blemish that he's got. But you know what? He's redeemed himself by coming back, and both these brothers have come back in an event that was broadcast by PBC on Fox, and they both came through with these first round victories. These brothers are tearing up their divisions, man. And you know what? I believe it's that competitive nature that they've had since the time they were children that is going to force these kids to really keep their records clean. These guys don't want to lose because you know what? You got to go home and listen to your brother talk crap about it, man. And you know what? I wouldn't want my brother talking shit to me about my record. So I'm going to try and make sure my record stays perfect. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of competition here, but I love it. Both brothers, you know, they're signed to Salida Promotions out of Detroit, which is the reason I believe that the Clarissa Shields match was done by Salida. Now, I that's why I figured Salida Promotions did that, because it was in Michigan, that her hometown. So these boys are signed to Salida Promotions, and you know their father's their trainer. They wouldn't have it any other way. They're really exciting to watch. They're real fast. Like Angel was winning deep into those rounds when he had his loss against Trayvon Lawson. But the reason why Trayvon Lawson won is because he's got that heart, right? That's what we always say. We like these guys that got the heart, the drive, the never quit, the still hungry. But you know what? Unfortunately, Angel didn't, he doesn't have a clean record, but his brother does. Watch both these guys. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. Angel's alias is AK-47 because, he peppers guys like that. Okay, he peppers them like spraying bullets out of an AK, baby. And he's throwing punches the same way. And you know what? And his brother's the beast because he's just going in there and wrecking house, man. That's what these brothers are doing. And for the fact that they're 18 years old, they're seniors in high school. They're not turning 19 to the the end of this year, end of summer, really. And these guys are already signing multi-million-dollar deals with Louis Vuitton to model up their clothes. So, you know what? My hat goes off to these kids. I give it to their dad for, pushing them and keeping them in sports, but not pushing them to the point where they hated it, because now we get to enjoy these two guys as professional boxers, as we get to watch these youngins climb the ranks and bring us those exciting fights and great knockouts that we love. They're both sitting around 80% knockout. So, you know what? We're going to see these guys with some very deadly ones. Hopefully we can, profile them on a Sunday Knockout Award. Maybe we can get them in the studio here for an interview. I know the fight fans out there watching right now, you guys want to see it. Trust me, we're going to try and get it done. I'll see if I can get these guys on an interview. We'll get both the brothers and we'll interview them and we'll talk to them and we'll see how competitive they are. We'll see if they chirp each other to the point where they're duking it out at home. Maybe be some cool stuff. But again, yes, watch these guys. You're going to love them. The Beast, AK-47, Angel, Chavez, Barrientes, originally from Honolulu, Hawaii. And they are Filipino and Mexican descent. and now reside out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And yeah, you can find them at their dad's gym, man, pound for pound. So pound for pound boxing, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where you're gonna find these kids. You know what? They're set to fight, I guess. I believe again in June. So we're gonna see them again real soon. And you know what? If you see one, you see the other, man. It's double vision, man. Double mint gum. The twins, man. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. It's Mike Orr 4. I'm putting you on notice for the Barrientes Twins. Watch these kids; they're fun to watch. It's great that they've entered boxing at a different level, so that they don't have to fight each other. So they can tear up two divisions. Honestly, guys, go out and watch these kids, man. They're awesome to watch. They're fun. They're exciting. And they know how to knock people out, man. They're these little dudes that can throw down, man. You're talking 119, 120 pound, 119, 122. That's these kids, man. They're small guys, but they pack a punch. And you know what? They're super exciting to watch. Guys, view it, like it, share it, man. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Jab that like. Click subscribe, knock me out those comments. And remember, any of those boxers out there that need to get seen, send your stuff to me. I want to watch you. I want to see who you are. Go to talkinfight.com, sign up, register, upload your content so I can see it. And you know what? Maybe we'll profile you on the show. We want to know you, man. We want to know these fighters that are getting these pro fights out there that aren't televised, man. You need recognition. Guys, there are so many good boxers out in the world right now that we don't know about because of the fact that we can't see every fight, and we need to see these guys. So, fighters, listen to me. I'm putting the challenge to you, man. I want to be the platform for you. UK boxers as well. Yes. Any boxer around the world, anywhere that this reaches, I want to know who you are, man. I want to see the young talent. That's what I'm trying to profile on this show. Go to talkinfight.com. Make sure to sign up. Drop your fight photos, training videos, your fight videos. I want to see your content. That's it, man. It's Mike Orr 4. I put the challenge out to all you young boxers out there, man. Send me your stuff. Show me who you are. Show me you got it. View it, like it, share it. Jab that like, hook, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. It's Mike Orr 4. I'm out.
Be better, not bitter. You'll be banished to the bench. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, for sure.